Alright, had a couple of good mage runs. Let's try a Paladin.
I will serve.
Lion Cleaver's a really good card. Hydrologist, easy pick. Duskboar is terrible against Mage and Rogue. Tentacle and Zoth is kind of like 1 mana, deal 1 board clear. Is that better than Red Mana Worm? I'm going to say it's not better, since if you play Tentacle, you can't just play a Tempo Tentacle because it really hurts your plays. Paladin likely have a bunch of 1 health guys on the board just with the button. So I'm going to go Red Mana Worm, even though I know it's not going to be a very good card. Don't forget to tip your Tauren. Smugly Run's great, of course. Especially small guys like Amani Berserker. I don't like buff cards like Silver Moon Portal or Kings. So I'm going to go with the Toxic Sewer Ooze, which is also good against rogues. There's one Murloc currently deck, which isn't really good enough. Grimscale Trump is just not good enough. I think the 4-3 Taunt is better than the 2-2. Well, Doppelgangster with with the Smuggler's Run is really good. And it could get a getaway cutout from the Hydrologist, which is also really good on Doppelgangster. And Spike Rich Siege, of course, is a no-doubter. Alright, what's our curve looking like? On 5 we have Doppelgangster and Red Mana Worm. So do I want a bad 5 or an okay 3? 3 I've got 2 okay cards. Good, better than this card, but I'll go with this anyway. Oh. Well, I don't have a 4, right? I don't have a 4. So that might just beat out the Murloc, which is not a good card. 4 is not a good card either, but what can you do? Another Spike Ridge Steed. Sorry, other guys, which are also good cards. Alright. Don't have any late game. Light and Darkness can be late game. Or it's Worgen Greaser, 4 mana, 6-3. Which isn't very good since he usually trades down. So I'm going to go with Light and Darkness. Maybe discover some late game I don't currently have. Oh man. More bad cards. Ironbeak, with all the Paladins running Spike Ridge Steed, might be better than these cards. Garubashi plus Spike Ridge Steed, though, it gives you a 13th health minion. Do I want the Terrible Silence? I do not want the Terrible Silence. Adapt is not really good enough, so I'll go Garubashi. I don't have any elementals in this deck. And weapons are just really good. I don't need any more 5s. 1 equality is always good in a Paladin deck. Yeah. This one I think is Divine Strength, because everything else is pretty bad. Well, Glacial Shard might be okay. Gives me an elemental. 1 mana 2/1 with an effect isn't the worst thing in the world. War Golem. War Golem. Sadness. Bad. Oh! Stonehill Defender will get a lot of good cards. Tyrion, Sunkeeper Tarim. Or a 3rd Spike Ridge Steed. I don't think I want a 3rd Spike Ridge Steed. And at least not yet. Because I want to pick a lot of Spike Ridge. I want to pick them almost all the time. But this is like a Tyrion. Do you pick it over Tyrion? I don't think you would pick it over Tyrion when you have 2 already. And there might be more chances. There's a 4-drop. There's an excellent 4. That 2 combos well with a couple weapons that I have now. So it looks like I got enough early game, right? I have 1, 2, 3, only 4 to play on 2, and 2 1-drops. This card's looking okay. I think I can go with the 7. I should have stuff with the Spiker Seeds on the board. See, this is why you don't pick the other Spiker Seed, because now you can take the third one and not feel too bad about it. And a 4-drop. Primal Fin Champion or South Sea Captain. I do have another pirate. So that's a plus as opposed to normally it's just a minus because of the Galactic Crawlers that exist. Still just 3 minutes. So Primal Fin Champion, the reason to pick that is that we'll get back a Spike Ridge Steed, which is the only buff card currently in the deck. But there are 3 of them. That would make a 4th one, which I don't think I need. It's a 2-drop. It's another target for... I never picked the chum. So that's not a concern. So 2 mana, 1, 2, or 3 mana, 3, 3, 3 mana, 3, 3. Lost in Jungle's a good card. That heal. Okay, so the difference between these two is for 2 more mana, you get a 1/1/1. And it's a little bit more heal, but it's just the face. Or just 3 damage. Maybe it's right just to take the Wolf Rider. Do I need the heal? What do I have for taunts? I got the 3 Spike Ridge Steeds. I have the Stone Hill Defender. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with late game, I think. I've got the War Golem, which is not great, but I got the Grime Street. All the Spike Ridge Steeds. I have the Stone Hill Defender, which should maybe find me late game, and I have the Light and Darkness, which should find me late game. Don't have very much damage, so let's go with the Wolf Rider. Okay. Hive Queen seems not the pick because I have so many 2s and 3s. That would just lock me out of early game. Do I want a 9 mana 9/9 or a 6 mana 5/5 maybe draw a card? Nine mana 9/9 is just hard to play. 6 mana 5/5 can be played a little bit more easily. I'm not sure if I'm going to be stuck with a 9 mana 9/9 in my hand, which I'm... Well... There are times when just a really big guy is good. This deck has no draw. Unless you want to count like a Stonehill Defender as draw. Burglebot is an opportunity for draw, maybe. But usually not. You can't play a guy with Blood of the Ancient One. That's a little bit of a downside. Top decking, you'd rather draw Blood of the Ancient One than wind up Burglebot. Unless you had a small... No, I think Burglebot. I'm talking myself into Burglebot just because it's easier to play. Alright. I mean, it shouldn't really matter, those 2 cards. They're both pretty bad. few bad cards like that and War Golem. Just a couple. Most of the cards in this deck are pretty good. Got a couple weapons, which is great. 3 weapons, which is great. Got a pirate that combos with the weapons, which can be fun.
Uther versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory. I will fight with honor.
Keep the 2/1, 1 mana 2/1. You do against Priest, I think, because Priest can't do anything about it. Priest doesn't have the pain. One, two, three.
Well met.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's just co-aggressive, I guess.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Can be able to hit and put him behind a taunt, which seems pretty good.
Who you want me killed?
That guy can get Potion of Madness into the 5/1, which would be terrible.
Who you want me killed?
How much do I play around Potion of Madness? Maybe she's a prophylactic True Silver. Do I hit his face if I do that? Or do we play Stonehill and 2 guys? I don't want to play Stonehill and 2 guys. Potion of Madness, too likely. I don't think I hit face. If he doesn't kill this, I can coin out the Spike Ridge. If he does kill it, which is... okay. He really only saved himself 1 damage there. Oh. This into Spike Ridge, though. Pretty good. Spike Ridge coin lost in the jungle makes for a huge guy. I should have hit face, I think. Ah, see, he did have the Potion of Madness. Why he's doing this, I...
Drink with me, friend.
Huh. Weird. Okay.
By the holy light. Out of my jungle.
Yep, Tyrion.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
And I got the Spike Ridge next turn.
I'm not ready. Blessed be this funnel cake.
How good of an equality is this? Quality coin Spike Ridge. Coin Tyrion. Maybe quality coin Spike Ridge is best.
Justice.
That must have been a really bad set of choices without the play.
Tastingo. Yes. What is real?
Alright, so here we want the Divine Shields to clear this board.
You pay, I protect. The battle for justice. The battle. Reporting for duty.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16. So hitting him sets up for lethal next turn. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, I can clear and play this and still have lethal. And we'll play Redemption for Tyrion.
Well played. Should have paid. To battle. To battle. Put your faith in the light. The battle. Reporting for duty. You have bet. Well played.
She never had a death. I was kind of worried about death for some things.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight.
Alright, those three go back. It all goes back. You want a real 2. And there are a couple real 2s. Coin out of 2. Coin 2, 3 into 2, 3 into 3. Is that good enough?
Let me think.
Do I try and save the pirate for one of my weapons? Or just turn 4 pirate guy? Let's go aggressive. This looks like a pretty good aggressive hand.
It's time for a little blood. Who you want to kill?
Got the Wolf Rider for something like that. Or I can shard Guy. Or I can play my pirate.
Trust the pirates.
That's nuts.
Who you want to kill?
Yeah, that seems good enough. Basically, +4, +4.
Who you want to kill? Scurvy dog. Reporting for duty.
He's played nothing. So you can't have anything. Getaway Kodo would hit the Amani, which doesn't seem good enough. Maybe we'll just take and hold the Getaway Kodo though.
Who you want to kill? Scurvy dog.
Oh, does he have a Meteor? Volcanic and a ping on the 5-1. Okay.
Scurvy dog. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I think that's all we'll throw at him for right now. Do I send 4 more damage to face? It's a 4-2.
Let me think. Take your medicine. Nice to meet you. The battle! The battle! The battle!
That's unfortunate. What card is that? Okay.
Should have paid. To battle. Chill out. Robbery commencing. Ready to ride. Taste my steel. It's boom o'clock. Brothers, heed my call.
He played it. Oh, he played Tar Creeper last turn. So I think we draw first, right?
Do not resist. Out of my jungle.
Sunkeeper.
Job's done.
I'm gonna get another Stonehill Defender. It's fine. Well, that seemed like a mistake, because
Do not resist. Out of my jungle.
Cytrologist basically got me a Tyrion and a Stonehill Defender with the Getaway Kodo. And I draw 2 cards with the Burglebot, which is pretty amazing. 3 cards, it looks like. Nope, he's making sure I don't draw another one. That's fine.
Put your faith in the
And you pick off one of the things, the Divine Shield or the
What to do? What to do?
that seemed like a huge mistake.
Reporting for duty. Don't forget to tip your daughter.
Did I put out one more? He's gonna 5 and ping.
Move quickly.
Oh, the weapon for the 5/5.
Move quickly. For justice. The battle.
A glorious invention.
I am glorious. Such a shame. Reporting for duty.
Pop the ice block next turn, probably. Yep.
Reporting for duty.
Ugh. Oh, I guess that one.
Ungoro belongs to the fighter. For justice. Such a shame.
The hell was this spell? Spellbender? Guess that was the only choice, right? Spellbender would have been terrible to Spike Ridge Siege. That's pretty good. Let's try not to play too much into AoE there, which he ended up not having, so. But also having enough power on the board so that Tarum would have been really good.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Oh, Amani, my friend. Well, okay then.
Well met.
Turn 2 Amani, turn 3 Light in the Darkness. I have a better enrage now.
Glory to the Sindori.
What's in the box? I guess Ivory Knight. A Pyro for the Pyro Equality combo. I don't have a... Oh, I just played turn 4. This is turn 4. I have a 5. Not going to be ahead on the board by much, if at all. What do I get punished by going face? After killing the book.
Let me think. Let's move quickly. Reporting for duty.
That seemed like the most likely outcome. Wasn't guaranteed, of course. Now he's putting a 5-drop down. He's putting nothing down.
To battle. Reporting for duty.
Check for Mirror Entity. Okay, there's that one. Good at times any, I guess, to play Repentance. And I got 2 1/1s on the board. Gonna be able to keep putting 1/1s out on the board. I mean, rip Mana Worm, but... I mean, rip my Mana Worm. Perfect.
For justice. To battle. Reporting for duty.
Oh, I probably should have made the guy first. Don't even think about that. Four 8 seems a lot better than an 8-4. Second Kabbalah Stone, both of them are in his deck. Wow.
By the holy light.
And he's got to play something. Or he mills. Might be time to send Weapon a face, with the True Silver also in hand.
I wonder.
He's used the coins. Is he just going to take the mill? Was he hoping for something better? That's so
Runs out on me.
dumb. That says he doesn't have AoE. He's going to have a single target.
For justice. The battle. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
He has so many cards.
My hand is too full.
Seems like a decent mill. Yep, single target removal. Also just a bad order. If you're going to do that on turn 10... Oh, you just couldn't wait till turn 10. We'll do one more. Deck not really being carried by Spike Grid, seems to be carried more by Vine Cleaver so far. And Stonehill Defender won a game, basically. 2 games, really. 2 Tyrians and a Sunkeeper Tarim in the first 2 games. Hydrologist has pulled a couple of OK Secrets.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Stonehill a keep? I think Stonehill's a keep, because I am always paranoid of missing out on 2 and 3. Okay, now I have 1 coin 3 3, which looks pretty good. Probably Lost in Jungle. Coin Rallying Blade if he plays a 2-drop. Otherwise, probably coin Worgen? Maybe coin Stonehill. Of course, pending I don't get an actual 2.
What to do? What to do?
This play is easy.
Reporting for duty. Well met.
I think I forgot to say hi earlier. Oh boy. Let's go aggressive, I think.
The battle.
This way, if he picked Volcanic Potion... Well, Volcanic Potion is a clear. Alright, fine. I mean, that was a mistake. He had a Fireball. That seems pretty good. So 4-drop's not bad. Tyrion, though, of course, is almost always the pick.
The battle.
Done a really nice job, Stonehill. Next turn... Okay, cool. Rallying Blade plus guy going into there.
For justice. The battle. The battle.
I have a little bit of an advantage. Plus I've got a Tyrion. I have a Mana Worm next turn into Spike Ridge Steed, which seems insane. Well, it seems really unfair. Unless he's got a Meteor or a Polymorph. In which case, it's pretty fair.
What to do?
Well, you know, you do not put the Spike Ridge on the Mana Worm because of those 2 cards. Spread out the love.
You can't hide from me.
rip that plan, I guess. Because he'll have an easy clear. If I just play mana. Well, we'll leave a mana worm up. I'd rather have a target for the Spike Ridge to hit. So Spike Ridge, Mana Worm, Guy. Oh, it's not. That's fine. Getting into the realms of less okay. Okay, all 3 Spike Ridges now. I feel like I want to clear the 4/5. Or I just want to clear the 3/3. No, I want to clear the 4/5 because it doesn't die to the 4/8. Oh! I forgot the attack face.
That was a mistake.
God damn it.
I'm unstable. Reporting for duty. Such a shame.
You can just Tyrion next turn. He's showing he doesn't have a transform. Silence.
I see gold in your future.
I just think it's hit the 1/1 play Tyrion. This is a tough board for him. And we got 11 damage up. He's gonna have to trade in his board here to Tyrion, but it still gives me the Ashbringer. And he's in a 7 mana. More or less. I mean, it depends on what he does. And it sounds like he has to fireball 3/3. Part of what happens. Double trade?
It's time for a little blood.
5, 9, 14. Oh, shit. Then I want to see a ping here, because that probably means ping to face. Probably means he has Pyroblast. I would need to draw a Wolf Rider in that case.
I wonder. What to do? What to do?
There are outs. If he's got direct damage to face.
Time runs out on me.
Empires.
Say hello to my little friend. This marks the spot.
Reporting for duty.
So the question is, how much direct damage do I want to play around? Alright, if he has Pyroblast, I'll lose.
For justice. Who you want me killed?
He needs Pyroblast. He needs a taunt. Big taunt. He needs a board clear like Flame Strike. Yeah, Flame Strike is pretty bad. Flame Strike and Pyroblast are the only really bad cards right now. He actually has a clear with Flame. Well, no, I'll have two 6s. No, I'll have 1 2 6. Oof. Alright, play more later this week, probably tomorrow.